After the destruction of Mother Brain, as Samus escaped from the space-powered mothership, I can't read. The Galactic Federation police realized that the destiny of the entire galaxy could be in the hands of a bounty hunter. They decided to create a special training facility. The best enforcers could now face a virtual reality simulator. It's reading too fast. I talk too slow. Blah blah blah. Since Samus provided most of the data, I read too slow. People can read this game. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Ryu here. I thought I'd actually sit down here and bring out another little quick game. Don't worry, it's not another Mega Man game. Today I'm actually going to bring you Metroid Confrontation. Let me just turn down the sound here, since I know if I don't, y'all not gonna be able to hear me whatsoever. Talk. Let me bring down the sound here. Okay, let me turn it back up a little bit more so everybody can hear what I'm saying here. This is actually a quick little Metroid game that I actually found one day. I didn't actually make it. This is actually made by a team called Project AM2R, if I said this correctly, and hopefully they don't mind if I actually play through the quick little Metroid game real quick. So I'm gonna set this pretty easy and make this quick. Samus, in this scenario, you will crash land on an unknown planet. Oh god. Your ship has already finished the auto repair process, but there is no fuel left. Scanners indicate the presence of a fuel cell in the temple near the landing site. You managed to explore the planet to find a way to open the temple gates. Good luck! But yeah, this is actually a little Metroid fan-based game I actually found online one day. Like I said before, this is actually made by a team called Project AM2R. I'm actually gonna put the link to the game in the description box below so everybody else can see it. This game is actually really fun. If you're a Metroid fan, I am a Metroid fan because besides me being a Mega Man fan, I love playing Metroid. Metroid is one of my all-time favorite games of all time. I love playing Metroid. Besides Metroid, I like RPG games, Castlevania, mostly like Metal Gear, things like this. But my main three games I actually like, my favorites here though, are Metroid, Mega Man, and RPG games. So, like I said before, this is just basically just a quick game. It's basically just a quick A to B. You just have to go through this area. You just basically have to go through this unknown training program area, collect power-ups along the way, fight 3 bosses, and basically just find the energy cell and you get out the thing. You basically have a time limit, so you basically have to hurry up and be as fast. You have to hurry up and get through this as fast as you possibly can too. So hopefully this is not lagging way too much, and like I said, hopefully Project AM2R doesn't mind that I actually playing through their game, because it is a really good game if you've never played it before. Like I said before, I am a huge Metroid fan, but the only games I haven't really played in the Metroid series are the Prime series, mostly because I never actually owned a GameCube or a Wii, because I'm a broke son of a gun. And, you know, when you're a broke son of a gun, you don't have a lot of money to buy a lot of stuff besides, like, either, like, find something free online, but I'm not trying to sit here and, you know, trying to find something free online, which is either something like a good game like this, or it's kind of or you can just, you know, find something, like, really cheap, like a $5 game or something cheap like that here, though, and play that, and hopefully that'll keep you excited the whole time. But anyway, so there's a lot of things I actually want to talk about in this game while I actually play this game. So hopefully the screen's not flashing. I hope it's not lagging or anything like this or there. But there's a lot of things that I want to talk about real quick for right now. First of all, as I get the morph ball there. First of all, I thought I would say thank you for everybody who saw those Mega Man ROM hacks I actually uploaded, and I would say that I am really sorry that all 3 of them, even though the second one wasn't really actually finished, the game itself was still bad, because in my personal opinion they shouldn't have just, they should have just not had uploaded it to begin with. They should have just they should have just not uploaded it. They should have just left it. They should have just, like, you know, not uploaded it, not even put it online. Just how am I trying to say this in a nice way? Well, basically just not to put online for other people to see, because it was kind of messed up how you just teleport in and then you just died horribly. And if it sounds like I'm pausing here, most times because I'm just sitting here going, I don't know what to say. as I'm playing through a game. Because sometimes for me, when I play through a game and I start talking through it, most time I kind of get distracted. It's not me. It's just how I am. I just most time I just don't like talking when I play through games. But I mean, sometimes I know in order to like explain stuff or explain like how stuff is, I know sometimes you have to do it. So I started doing what one of my good friends Izzy told me to do one day was to play through the game first and then put commentary to it. So I started doing that, and that actually was actually a whole lot much more better than just putting the game up, trying to play through it, talk all the way through it, bore people half to death. With me repeating stuff or talking over and over and over and over again, or people not really caring about anything about what I say. Because I'm sure there's probably a lot of people out there who are probably watching this right now and going, "Will you please shut up, Ryu? You're I can't hear this enjoyable music." And I'm going, "I'm really sorry," stuff like that here though. But so like I said before, the first thing I want to talk about was that I want to talk about how I am sorry about the whole Mega Man game thing. Um, I actually thought some of them were actually pretty okay. I mean, the Mega Man 3 game, even though it was Sailor Moon and that was weird as on the way there, I will say it was nice to actually sit down and play Mega Man 3 again. But at the same time, it was really just horrible. Let me just make sure I'm still recording here. Yep, still recording here. Okay, so we're good. So you get to hear more of me. So yay! People love to hear my voice. I don't know if people like to hear my voice or not. I've never actually had anybody get up and actually tell me, please shut the f up, you annoying prick, or anything in this video. But who knows? Who knows? There's probably somebody out there right now who's probably saying that right now here. There, so a couple of things while I'm still playing through this game right now, through this really awesome game. And if you never tried before, I'm with the link. Try it out. It's a great game and everything here, though. If you're a Metroid fan, or you like playing platformers like this game. First of all, I thought I would get up and say, "What's up, the Pookie87?" He's a good friend of mine, leader of the RCO. We all know. He's a good friend of mine. If you actually watch his video where he actually played that really awesome game, unfortunately, I have main plus plus version. I don't know what it is. I think it's 0.119, and that game is not on the list, so it won't load up. And I have actually seen online before there was actually updates for main, but I never actually figured out how to actually get them to work or anything here though, because I mean, for a lot of people who don't know what MAME is basically just an arcade. It's basically just an arcade emulator. So, if you're basically like me, you grew up in the '90s, then you know about the joys of the arcade and how great the arcade was back in the day, and how much fun they were when you went on vacation. Your parents gave you a $10 bill, and you could spend 2 hours in the arcade while they went shopping, and you just had fun because you didn't want to stay with them nonstop going shoe shopping or listen to them talk on and on and on about clothes, or wait for them to sit in the store for 3 hours, or other things like that here though. If you actually have parents like mine, or if you actually have been in that same situation that I have been in before. As I collect some bombs here. So if you've ever played Metroid game, you know what bombs are. This morph ball, hit attack button, you throw a bomb. What to do? Let me bomb that. There are actually going to be some power-ups in this game that I am going to miss, and I'm sorry if it basically sounds like I'm not caring. I do care. It's just the fact that, a lot of times, you play one Metroid game, so just seeing the same, just seeing, what does bomb do? What does this do? What does that do? So, I'm sure a lot of people out there going, but since you played a Metroid game, what is your favorite Metroid game of all time? And I've actually had to talk to this. I think I talked to a good friend of mine, 40 Warrior, about this one. My favorite Metroid game of all time is Super Metroid, but I still like Metroid Fusion as well. A lot of people hate Metroid Fusion. If you've never played Metroid Fusion before, Metroid Fusion was actually released on the Game Boy Advance. It's actually a pretty good game, but a lot of people don't like it because most time, Samus is a new suit. You have to basically kill off SAX. The plot makes no sense at all whatsoever because it basically has you going most of the time. You kind of filled out the Federation. You kind of figure out the Federation has basically been lying to you nonstop. I'm not trying to spoil the whole game for you, but there's basically things about the game itself that make it so players who have played the original Metroid games or played Metroid, Super Metroid, kind of got up and went nah about the Metroid Fusion. But I like Fusion. I think Fusion's a pretty good game. The only game I haven't played in the series is I haven't played Metroid Prime. And everybody I've ever told this to has actually gotten up and told me, Ryu, you need to play Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime is the greatest series of all time. And I'm always just like, well, like I said, I've never really actually owned um a GameCube or Wii or anything here, so I never really had a chance to actually play through it. And it would be nice if I could actually play through it one time. Like, if one day, for example, if Nintendo actually released the Metroid Prime series on Steam, for example, I think that would actually be pretty decent. That should actually be pretty good since, for a lot of people like myself who's never actually played Metroid Prime, could actually have the chance to play Metroid Prime now. But, I'm sure there's probably somebody out there right now that's probably just like, no, that'd be a bad idea. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I thought it was a good, I thought would be a good idea. That way, other people like myself could actually play through it. I will say this: the only other game I have played of Metroid Prime was I have actually tried out Metroid Prime Hunters on the DS, and that game, that game. I mean, it's just kind of strange that you have to use the stylus to aim, and then you have to use the stylus as well to shoot, because it's kind of hard to when you're using a controller and then you have a trackball mouse, because you have to aim, because you have to move around the mouse, and then you have to use the controller to shoot. So you have to use like your left hand for your thumb, and have to use your right hand for everything else. So it's really annoying. As we come across now our first boss of this game. Where is you? Crocomire! Now, unfortunately, unlike the Super Nintendo version, this version you can shoot in the mouth with your regular beam. Unfortunately, it does not a lot of damage, and then he spits out fireballs like Godzilla. So, just like you would in the Super Nintendo version, his weak spot's in his mouth, so you just want to hit him in the mouth. And I missed horribly. You can't actually shoot his fireballs he spits out, as I missed again, to actually, make him, to actually pick up power-ups and everything here, though. And what he'll also do is sometimes he'll also cause the earth to shake, and he'll also, like, fire rocks out at you. Sometimes as well, I believe, but... And also when you push him back far enough, he'll also release, like, a shockwave attack at you, which is sometimes really annoying to dodge. As I horribly missed again. Okay, that was actually on point, but I missed again, so... Gonna hit him with these missiles. I mean, I call it a boss. You could probably just call it a mini boss of the game. I say I like what Project AM2R did with this game. I mean, it has actually pretty awesome music. This game does. Another game they actually made besides this game is they actually made a remake of Metroid 2 Return. Metroid 2. I think Return to Samus, the game on Game Boy. They actually made a remake of that, a fan-based remake of that game. And I'll get back to that game later when I actually play through it, because that game is really challenging. That game, it's fun, but it's challenging as I don't know what hitter. It's also like really difficult as well too, because, well, I kind of say it now. What they did was though, if remember how when you fought the Alpha Metroids, how you could shoot them anywhere you wanted to. Well, when I played the Game Boy version, how I got really lost a couple times, and how I kept running around in circles and everything else there. Well, in this version of the game, of the demo, you can only shoot the Alpha Metroids in their underbellies because they have shields on top of their heads, so you can't shoot them in their. I mean, so you can't shoot them directly. You have to like kind of jump over them, dodge and weave and everything, and then you have to hit him in the underbelly. It's now he starts using his shot wave attack. So I think I'm getting him close to the end there. So you're getting close to the end of this boss fight or this fight when you actually see the lava bridge at the end of it. You see the lava bridge there. Just keep shooting one missiles in the mouth, and after a few more attacks, he'll fall in. You won't see the horrifying skeleton from the Super Nintendo game, unfortunately. Even though that was pretty awesome to look at, but eh. As we now have picked up all the items, and then we move forward to pick up the high jump boots, which lets us jump incredibly high, but doesn't give us morph ball capability. I mean, high morph ball jump capability, unfortunately. Yes, thinking about the Game Boy Advance games when they gave you Spring Ball along with the high jump boots. So that's one boss down. Two more bosses to go in this game. There's only 3 bosses in the whole entire game itself, so it's a really quick game, really fun game to play through. But yeah, I mean, the first time I actually seen Metroid Prime itself here though was when I actually watched 40 Warriors playthrough of it, and I have to say he did a great job on that game. I know it's probably there's other people who play through it as well, and I mean 40 is a friend of mine on YouTube, so I thought I'd actually get up and give shout outs to him and say did a good job on that game, man. That game was awesome. Um, I told him before because I know he's a Metroid fan like I am, and I haven't played the Prime series whatsoever because I never owned a GameCube or a Wii. And I mean, if there is like a emulation version of a game or something like that, that would be nice. So I could finally play it just to kind of get up and give it a shot because it's like for I don't know about how many times I've actually said this. Like I said before, I know I keep repeating myself over and over and over and over again. People told me to stop doing that. Um, um, I've actually played all the other Metroid games besides the Prime series. Now, if I had to say which game is the hardest game, will still be the original Metroid One, not the remake, not the GBA remake, but the original Metroid One on NES. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going, but the original NES Metroid is pretty awesome. It is, yes. But one thing about that game is, though, a lot of people don't know about it, unless if you've ever played it before, is, though, you can easily, and I do mean easily, get lost in that game. Because you could basically run around in circles nonstop and not know where the heck you're going. And it's like, ugh. But I thought I would, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, like I said before, this is a really good game to play through. I know I keep repeating myself a lot. Because like I said before, I don't really put commentary to stuff all the time because most of the time, I'll say it like this: there's some people when they actually put commentary to stuff. I'm not trying to sit here and be offensive, but I have told some of my friends before, and I'm not trying to say it's the wrong way. They kind of talk way, way, way too much, and it's infuriating to hear them when they keep yammering on and on and on about the game itself. I'm sure there's a lot of people probably now probably saying I'm doing the exact same thing right now, and I am kind of going, oops, but yeah, but once again, like I said before, I thought I would actually get up and say, what's up to Izzy? Hope you're doing okay, man. Hope you're not too stressed out and everything here, though. I mean, I do understand, it's stressed out. People ask you for stuff all the time because, I mean, I'm sure all of us have been in a situation where for all the gamers out there, you've actually have been sitting down, you've been playing a game, and out of nowhere, somebody, you get to a good part of the game, and out of nowhere, somebody gets up and goes, "Excuse me, so-and-so, I need your help for something." And you'd be like, "1 second, I'm doing this, I need your help right now." Then you have to pause the game, turn off, walk all the way over there to see what you're doing, help them out, sit back down, start playing again, and then turn back around and do the same, and then they call you 5 minutes later. Or they get angry, or they start cursing, or anything else. They sit up right now here doing everything, but... But yeah, but like I said before, is I just hope you're doing okay, man. Um, I will also say another thing too. MB, if you're listening to this video as well here though, I have actually watched a couple of your videos, other videos as well here though, and I will say this, um, they're pretty interesting. I'll say it that way. I'm not gonna get up and say they're bad. That's what other people say. I'm not. That's I'm. You know, like I said, before, I'm not the mean person. I'm not gonna get up and say you suck or anything here though. You're at least giving it the best, your best shot. So I can at least just get up and say, hey, you're trying. At least say that. I'm not gonna get up. I'm not gonna get up and be like, hey, you suck at this game. Let me see here. Well, I guess I give a shout out to all my friends then, since I'm going with everybody else right now. I just killed off Kraid without super missiles. I usually go get super missiles before I actually go kill Kraid. So I thought I'd just get up and say, what's up to 40? Hope the job going well, man. Sheena. I know I've seen the streams of all time and everything here though. Just, I know you're a hyperactive girl and everything here though. Just, try to control your energy. We all don't need to feel it. I'm just saying that now because out of all the people I've met, you're like the happiest, most hyperactive person I've ever met in my life. I understand you want to be happy. There's nothing wrong with being happy. You can be happy as long as you want to be. But, when the rest of us are kind of sitting here like, and you kind of bring that energy in, it kind of feels really, really awkward. To Big there, I hope you actually, hope everything's going fine with you and everything, hope your sister ain't trying to kill you. Or you're trying to strangle you half to death. Sorry you had. I will say this. I do apologize that if it actually felt like I forced you to actually watch those Mega Man ROM hack games. I know you actually played one on stream that was actually pretty good, and when you actually had to fight off the Mega Man 3 the Mavericks. The Mega Man 3 Robot Masters with the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters. That was actually pretty good. Pretty good game. Let's see, am I missing anybody? What up to Snorlag? Hope you're doing okay, man. Um, what's up to Seb? Hope everything is going fine with you. What's going on, Sofa? If you want to really know, I'm not like I said before, I wasn't angry about what happened with that one online game that me and Big were playing. I was just trying to figure out who it was because I was like really, really shocked. Cause I was like, cause when Big told me yesterday, I was like, wait, he's what? And I sat there like, wait, Sofa is the person that we met on the game, and I was just like, really now, and I was just like concerned a little bit here there, but angry? No, I wasn't angry. I don't really get angry that much or at all that much here though. There's a lot of people who get angry for me, and I actually thank them every day. But I don't get angry because most time I kind of think, sometimes when you get angry at somebody, most times it's just a waste of energy. Just me. I'm not trying to sit here and be all snobby or anything though, but sometimes for me it just feels like it's a waste of energy. It's a really big waste of energy, and that it's also like a really big, not really a big waste of energy, but it's also kind of like, most time, there's a lot of people who get mad at people for certain things. I'm just like, nah. There's really like no reason for me to get mad at people. But I would just say, hope that fan base game is going pretty good. That fighter game you're playing is pretty good. I will let you try it out again whenever you get it finished, or whenever you actually get another demo ready to roll. That's in the exe file. Hopefully, I would love to sit down here and give it a shot again and try it out and say what my opinion is again, because I actually had a pretty good time actually just telling you what my opinion was the first time I tried it out. I believe. Oh yeah, Onion Spam. Hope you're actually doing pretty good. Don't forget about Onion Spam. Don't forget about Onion Spam. Um, after you did this whole Tower Juaga thing, which I'm just like, you are the man, because I would not touch that game whatsoever, because that game looks incredibly frustrating. It looks like, it, 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 looks like, you know, it, it looks like, you know, it, you know, it looks like that game would break up friendships. It looks like, you know, it, you know, it looks like that game would break up friendships. It looks like, you know, it, you know, it looks like that game would break up friendships. It looks like, you know, it, you know, it looks like or something. I don't know, something. Um, if I left anybody out, I am sorry. You know, I do consider you be my friends. Just the fact that I probably left you out by accident. And so now I'm hoping I can find some super missiles. There they go. Cause I'm about to go fight off the one boss from a Metroid game that we all know about, we all enjoy, we all love to fight him. I'm sure everybody wants to know who's him. Oh, you'll find out in a second. One thing about him is though, he spams like a madman. He'll fly around and he'll spam like crazy. Sometimes it's really hard to hit him. No, just like the original game, you can do the wall jump off of stuff too. So, yeah, pretty good game. Pretty awesome stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. I believe through that door. Yep, through this door right here. And once we take out of these grouping enemies right here, is where we meet up with Happy Times all over again. You know, you take the good, you take the bad, and however it goes. So here we go. Time to take on everybody's favorite enemy, Ridley! There you go, spamming again. Now, you can't actually shoot his fireballs, and staying right here is actually a good spot since he can't fly close to you. Oh crap, now he's spamming again. Yep, I know I should play it on easy mode. He's actually really easy, but our harder difficulties, he does actually move around a lot, and he actually is whole lot harder than he was right there. Because I'm actually playing on easy mode, so he's actually a whole lot easier. If I played on normal, he probably would have killed me by now. Or if I played on hard, let me think, not normal, but if I played on hard, he would have killed me by now because he's really that hard. But since I'm playing this game on easy, just to do this game really quick. Sorry if a lot of people wanted me to be a little bit faster. I mean, a lot of people didn't want to see that. I know I'm probably missing some power up somewhere. I'm sure somebody will get up and tell me because I know I'm missing something. What I've seen from a map from the past, I think a lot of people were saying there's a charge beam somewhere, and there's a I know there's a charge beam somewhere, and I think there's another E-tank somewhere, or a couple more E-tanks somewhere, and there's a I think there's either a freeze beam or there's a screw attack somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure where it is. I'm sure somebody would tell me where it is too, and I'm probably like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know where they were, because I'm sure some of them are probably in good Metroid fashion, the hardest areas to get to in mankind, because you have to like to flip a certain way, or bomb jump a certain way, or Shine Spark or Shine Morph Ball Spark, which I've never figured out how to pull off in my life. How to do that. I've seen people actually do that before. In Metroid Zero Mission, I think, when I actually did that game, you could actually Morph Ball Shine Spark. Like that when I was flying up. You can fly up. That's called Shine Spark. And you can actually Morph Ball Shine Spark, but never figured out how to pull it off. Or how to get the timing down right for it to get the pull off. But so now that we actually took out all three bosses, now it's time to just go back to the surface and get the last item we need to get the heck up out of here. And then we have finished this whole entire game, and then we can probably move on to the other game at a later date and time, whenever I actually get a chance to practice it up again. Because I will say this, Project AM2R, when they actually made the Metroid 2 remake game, like I said before, it's really fun to play through, but oh my god, is it hard. Especially trying to fight some of those alpha Metroids when you have to hit them in the underbelly. And you have to have pinpoint accuracy. Or you may have the alpha Metroids who know how to dodge a missile. They can basically sense it coming towards them and then move out the way. Which is annoying and frustrating and grrr. Yes, grrr. But so time to head back on to the surface. So hope I wasn't talking too much. Hope I didn't bore anybody half to death. Hope I didn't put anybody to sleep on this one, because knowing me, I probably have. Who knows? I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something up there. I'm sure somebody's probably saying there's something up there, and I'm kind of going, I don't know what it is. Might have to tell me. Not trying to talk like that, but don't know what it is. Sorry. So now we start heading back towards the ship area. We get the last item we need, and then we're done with this game. So, going to run this way. Going to jump up this way. Scale this nice, lovely wall. Go through this door right here. Morph ball. Once we go through here, you're gonna see the statues of all the bosses we had to fight off. Once they all go down, this door opens, and then there's our fuel. So once we go on the ship, we're done. That's the end of the game. And that's it. So I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I'm gonna flip down to the ship, and then we're gonna see my score. It's probably gonna be all crappy. There we go. So I take off, and then we get to see my score, which is probably sad. 19 of 25. Ugh. I'm sure like I said before, I know I missed some items somewhere. I have no idea where all the rest of them are. Knowing me, I know I probably need a map, but I think I did a pretty good job in the game itself. So, like I said before, I'm gonna put the link in the description. I'm gonna put the link of this game in the description below. If you want to give it a shot, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not trying to sit here and force you do anything you want to. To Project AM2R, like I said before, I hope you didn't mind. I actually played through your game. I think it's an awesome game. I did actually see the demo for. I did actually see the second demo. I did actually download it just a few minutes ago, and I will try it out sometime to see how it is, because I have to say, y'all made the alpha Metroids a whole lot much more challenging than they were in the original Metroid 2 Return to Samus game. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I'll see everybody next time. This is Ryu here. Later.